I hope this Monday finds you well and ready to comment on our Monday Boost quote. And it says the following: whenever they rebuild an old building, they must first of all destroy the old one. By Rumi.
The image that comes to my mind is that at least in Brussels, this is the way I saw it, that they do want to rebuild, right, old buildings, and because they have I would say some parts, right? I'm talking about some parts that are impressive, they are beautiful, they are whatever art. Then they keep these parts and they build the new building around these old parts, right? So what I would correct, sorry Rumi for this impertinence, I would correct that saying that when we want to build a new building, that means a new oneself, then I would say it's not necessarily to destroy, right, the old building, but what I would still say is to assess, to examine, to evaluate the old one, right? And then it might be as in, let's say, in the Brussels architecture, to decide that this old building or this part of the old building deserves to be kept, and therefore we will keep it and we build around it, right? So, like, and now obviously I'm thinking back to the coaching situations, because the clients, when we are talking, for example, strengths and weaknesses, right? This is a typical example, and it's a situation that comes in, let's say, selection processes in the assessment center, if you have annual evaluation with your manager, and even if in, let's say, in the talks with the colleagues, right? We are talking about strengths and weaknesses. So the point is that they have a difficulty to go on the weaknesses because they see it, or they, how I say, read it as like a shameful things next to them, right? Whilst then this is the way that I incorporate, let's say, parts of the old building into the new one, is to say that that weakness, in fact, is the reflection, is the other side of the coin of a strength, right? So we keep it. We are not going to, how to say, to depart from parts of yourself, especially if these parts of yourself are useful, like, for example, the strengths that come with that weakness. Now, what we do is imagine the situation that everybody has is like, I'm a perfectionist, right? So they mention it as a weakness in whatever discussions about their personality. Now, the point is, indeed, perfection is only the extreme of one strength. So then the strength is being, let's say, responsible, being reliable, willing to do an exceptional result, or at least to assume your job the best quality possible, and so on and so forth. So that is the strength, right? So this is the part of the building, old building, that we will keep. Now, what is the part that we don't is the extreme of that, which is, for example, insisting so much on the details, insisting so much on the perfect result that you do not even deliver at the end. Makes sense? So someone typical in that situation will be that they will, how to say, they will invest so much time and energy and effort, and so with the illusion that they will deliver the perfect result, whereas the perfect result does not exist. So then, coming back to how do we you see, so that's the point, where I would say I apply not Rumi, but I apply another version, because if I have to destroy the old building, is then to say perfectionist is not good, out with it. No, I will keep from the old building what is useful, which is the desire to deliver high quality results. Now, what I will not keep, and this is the part that will how say disappear, let's say in the new you, is that procrastination, that let's say paralyzing perfectionist that does not allow you to deliver, does not allow you to go further. So, well, that is. I think that this is the example that I do use. All, I'm not saying every single session, but certainly a lot of sessions will turn around this, how to say, old you, new you.